Hey everybody, we're Inverted Axes. Welcome to the Dawn Expanse. It's our ongoing Dungeons and Dragons campaign. It's Wednesday. We're happy to see you. We got some music going. We have a slightly upgraded layout again-ish. We're trying some stuff out. Let's know how it goes. We already know potentially ahead of time there might be some videos for certain people freezing, stuff like that. That's fine. We're more concerned at this point on the audio side. So if you notice anything, let us know. We'd be happy to have some feedback. For anybody who's just joining in, predictions we have, and we added some new channel reward things, so feel free to take a look at that. Max is half a bottle of wine down and so ready to party. You know what?
Nice.
So are we. So
I had
are
a
we.
quarter bottle with dinner, so you know.
Attaboy. Okay,
Had a glass
all right.
of water.
So, this is the wrong music for what's about to happen. Give me
Uh-oh.
let's-
Set the
well, I
mood.
mean, given what you guys found and stuff like that, let's get back into the...
The groove.
Oh, much better.
Don't mess
All
with this
right.
groove.
So I don't know if any of you guys remember, probably not, but on the off chance that you do, last episode was a bit of a cliffhanger.
Yep.
So the party, do you guys have a name yet? Have you guys named yourselves yet?
No.
Team?
Can't give
Okay,
yourself a
Alpha
nickname.
Squad.
Yeah.
All right, so Alpha Squad. No, I'm just kidding. So you guys, after
Roger.
last episode, you guys had made your way from Uzmir to Vento, having received message from Peyton's father in regards to something bad happening. You arrived back eventually after a couple of encounters, some chosen, some purposely skipped. And you guys arrived back in Vento to find that the town itself had come under attack from some surprising creatures that seemed to be infected by the Copper Blight. You guys then raced to Peyton's house, and upon arrival, noticed what looked to have possibly been a battle or something that had taken place, only to find out that Peyton, your Pop, wasn't there anymore. Seemed to have been some kind of a struggle. The rest of your family having been kept safe in a safe room that exists in your home. But your father was nowhere to be found. You then went and investigated his study, at which point you found a journal. Do you remember what the journal said?
Yes.
Okay.
It is titled The Ethereal Revolt.
Yes. Well, that was what his words to you. Hold on a second. Let me just load it.
It's like, if you found this, like, I'm dead.
Yeah, if you found
Let me
this
tell you
book,
about
then
this.
something has happened, and neither you nor I or anyone else was able to stop it. It's time for you to learn of the Ethereal Revolt. And that's where we pick up. Peyton, in the study of your father's, you sit there with this book in your hands. As you look through the book itself, and there's the note that's written sort of like on the inside cover. And as you look through the rest of the pages, you don't see anything.
Okay.
I cast Lay on Hands.
Okay, on the book?
No.
Okay.
He's outside right now.
Oh yeah, you
Oh,
went
yeah,
and
he went
tracked
outside the book.
Yeah,
The
Ben
blood
was
or
looking
whatever.
for tracks. He's like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Ben's outside sniffing the ground.
Smells
this
like
way.
trouble.
Can I feel any, like, magic coming from the journal or no?
You can definitely, even without like pushing too hard at that, you can tell that there is some magic within this journal.
Okay, can I take the 10 minutes to do comprehend languages just to see if it's something I don't know or can't see?
Absolutely. So Peyton kind of settles himself down and begins to
Take out a pinch of soot and salt. And then
he gets the soot salt out.
Yeah.
Okay, and you go through, and you begin to do your casting. What's everybody else doing? So
I
I
am
kind of have an
looking-
idea.
So just to as a refresher, I saw the tracks head towards the bad forest.
Did you?
No. So when you had gone outside, you saw that it went out into like kind of like the almost like the front like gardens of where his home is, and then they stopped dead.
Yeah.
Okay. They
Yeah.
just disappeared.
No.
Right. Okay, well, I will head back inside.
Okay.
Well, there were no tracks any. What? Sorry, I didn't mean to
Sorry.
interrupt. Go ahead, you first.
I was just going to say, I'm going to be attending to Peyton's mother, and
Okay.
I believe the brother was in there as well. Just ensure that they have nothing more than superficial injuries, and that they're okay.
For sure. Yeah, his mother seems upset more than anything. There's no wounds on them or anything to that nature. It just seems to be more shock than anything. All right. So, Peyton, you take the time and you cast a spell, and as you look down and you begin kind of trying to discover the secrets of the book, nothing itself really pops out at you. That being said, though, make an Arcana check for me.
Okay. $19.
19. Okay. So, as you're kind of spending more time with this book and trying to decipher its meanings and things like that, you get this sort of idea that comes to you. And you pull out a pen and you just kind of lightly hold the pen over the pages. And you kind of feel something start to tug at the end of it a little bit.
Okay.
What do you do?
I let whatever force is trying to tug at the pen do it.
Okay. So allowing the end of the pen to guide itself and guide your hand, you actually begin to write out words on the page. And it says this. It says, Peyton, the ethereal revolt. Oh, sorry. No, it doesn't. I need you to make a wisdom save for me.
Uh-oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Is anyone with Peyton right now?
I'm in the room, but I'm just stalking it.
17.
Cop-like.
17? Okay. Sorry, I almost gave away everything. Hold on one sec.
I was going to say, did you
Did I
just
fail it?
No. You passed. You're fine.
I thought he froze. I'm not gonna lie.
No. I'm reading. I do that. Okay. Side note, I've been told multiple times that I get way too quiet and still when I start to read something that I'm focused on. That's my bad. Let me just
move
do
your
this
hand
while I'm
side to
reading.
side.
Yeah.
That must be really hard to read now.
Okay, so as you're holding the pen over and you feel almost like a force or like a will enter your mind, and you allow it in, but you don't allow it to fully take over, and there's a question that enters your mind, and you're not sure if it's your question or like an external question, but it's a question you want to know the answer to all the same, which is, what is the ethereal revolt? And as you hold your hand over the page with the pen starts to write. And it says, the Ethereal Revolt is an organization who worked to protect the lands from magical threats. We operate in secret because the protection of the whole land is our concern, instead of working to the whims of kingdoms. Vento has been my assignment for many years, due to the nature of the blight itself, for fear that it would sweep through Brewfold. If I am gone, then the first concern is containment. Speak with Chrisfear, and he will make the necessary adjustments and find aid where it is needed. You must cross the Dawn Expanse to Tadura and speak with Anok about what has taken place. And I'm going to send that to you as well, Jordy, just so you know.
Okay, good.
Because I'm not spelling all that shit out for you. I know that's what you want, and I'm not giving it to you.
I'd need a couple more passes if I
Yeah.
was gonna
Yeah, I ain't doing
type
that.
that all out.
I got you, buddy.
All right. Thank you.
Is anybody in the room with Peyton right now?
Yeah, I am. I'm just kind of like I'm checking out the scuffle, trying to get an idea of what kind of prints maybe left behind and scratch marks and
Okay.
what exactly was going on in here.
Sure. Make an investigation check for me.
Yeah, let me do that. You can't do digital dice in the D&D Beyond mobile app, right? That's
No.
not a thing
Yes,
I
you
don't
can.
think so, no. Okay.
in the mobile.
I
Not
just
on.
added it.
Really?
They just added it like a month ago.
How do I do it? Investigation? Do I just tap investigation or something?
You just tap the number.
I may not have it updated then.
Yeah.
Because not browser, straight up the iOS app. I don't know if that has it or not. 22.
22? Okay.
Yeah, investigation.
No problem. So you go through, and as you're sort of doing your crime scene investigation, you can tell clearly that there was a fight, and based off of your assumptions, you're guessing that any of the burr marks were left behind by fire, most likely spells that have been cast. You've kind of seen Peyton do similar kind of things and leave similar kinds of marks if he's missed a target, if it's landed near the ground or things like that. Scratch marks, claw marks, definitely beasts. Hard to place exactly what they are. You would kind of assume you're probably looking at similar things to what had been around before. You've come across wolves and bears, maybe something larger as well. Kind of hard to tell.
Okay.
You also notice, and you kind of glance over at, because Peyton's just kind of sitting on the floor doing this, and you kind of look over at him, and you can see him writing in this book, or it looks like he's writing in this book. And there's ink, hitting the page, but you just see it soak in. You don't actually see any words being recorded, but you can. It's like watching the line fade into the page as he's writing.
Okay.
Peyton, from your point of view, there's words on the page.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, I try not to make it obvious that I'm kind of eyeing that weird situation.
So yeah, is there anything else in the journal, or is it just that information?
You kind of try to go through and look through other pages, but you're not getting any sense of what else to do. You get a sense that the book is waiting.
Okay. For the meantime, I close the book and tuck the pen in and put it in my satchel.
Is it a pineapple pen?
No.
It's not.
Just curious.
And I take a couple minutes to look around my father's office for any scrolls that he might have had tucked away in the bookshelves,
Sure.
or the spell beads.
Okay. Make another investigation check. Well, make an investigation check for me, please.
Aha. 12.
12. You kind of go through and you're pulling some of his books off. He has just walls lined with books. You kind of work your way through, you rummage through, but you're not able to find anything. Seems to be spell-like or bead-like.
Okay, and I can't find anything in any of these shows that references anything that was in the journal?
Not at all.
Nope. Yeah, I look over to Dune. Is Kamari still in the room? Or is he elsewhere?
Yeah, I would just be at the door, in between the hallway and the door, just kind of watching what everybody's doing.
We should probably go meet up with everybody else so I can let you guys know what I found.
I agree.
one thing I want to mention, because you all would know this, if you take a look at that beautiful, beautiful map that's on screen there, and at the top you'll see the Dawn Expanse. That is the desert. It is a massive sprawling desert that is directly north of Vento, Uzmir, all of it. None of you have traveled there. I would say, Dune, you've probably been closest, just because of your hometown. But
Never in it.
never in it.
Would we know anything about it and like have an idea of why people generally don't go there?
Make a history check for me.
That's not so good. 10.
10. You would know just from some of the talk around, like from where you had lived. This is upbeat as hell.
Shit's about to go down.
Thanks, Brickley. Yeah. Something bust through the window. No. You would know that it's just the desert land is pretty unforgiving out that way. Generally speaking, if you want to travel through there, like there's been some people who have just gone through by themselves, thinking like I'll be fine. They bring some water and like it's gonna be okay. Generally speaking, those people don't come back through town. It's just it's a harsh environment. It's tough to get through.
Okay.
By the way, Pids,
Mhm.
do I know who the fuck Christopher is?
Yes. So Christopher is the like the ranger captain.
Oh,
You actually spoke to him on the way in.
Oh, all right.
Is he perchance green? Maybe he has a special dagger / flute? Not that kind of ranger? Okay, my bad.
Oh,
Down a dragon sword.
That went right over my head for a second.
same. What the fuck's he talking about? For some reason, my mind went to like Skyrim. I was like, what?
Everything is so gray in that game. I don't think you could find any green character.
Yeah, there's no green.
Like his sword flute while wearing a helmet.
Yeah. Great
Sorry,
stuff.
Okay.
Just quick question. When you mentioned the Dawn Expanse, is that something we were like anyone said out loud here, or is that just your reference for us?
Oh no, that you definitely. Well, Peyton, did you relay information or no?
I was trying to get everybody together first.
Okay, so he hasn't relayed it yet.
Okay.
No. All right. So, yeah, you guys. There's 3 of you in the room now. Ben, are you coming back in? Or are you staying where you are? Staying where he is.
he
Coming
did say
back
he
in.
wanted.
No,
to,
I'm,
he wanted to join.
yeah, I wanted to join. I just
Okay.
forgot my pencil, so I went to go get it.
Gotcha. No problem.
Yep.
Hard to make notes without it.
Yep. That's what I hear.
Okay, so yeah, I leave the study to go find Alton and Ben.
Yeah, you see Ben coming in. Well, you can hear what you assume is Ben coming in the house just because of his heavy footfalls and
Probably talking.
probably talking. I meant to get to armor. You wear armor. Probably
Yep.
that. Anyway, and you can see Alton is downstairs as well, just kind of checking over your mother and making sure she's okay.
I need to talk to you guys real quick.
Sure.
Sure. Okay.
I lead everybody over to an empty room.
Why don't we go to your father's office?
I found what we need from there.
I just assumed it was empty. That's why I suggested it.
Don't worry about it. It's a big house.
Yeah, we'll go to Payne's mom. Just if you need anything, we'll just be upstairs. Just don't be afraid to call for me.
I lead everybody to the second sitting room.
All right, there is one.
You have
and
to
you take
do?
them there.
Hashtag canon.
He's got so many. So
Oh, he's-
many rooms.
Why do you
I-
need so many
His
rooms?
family can afford it. Don't worry.
So I sit down and I take out the little journal that I found. And I say, I found this in a compartment in my father's desk, and it talks about an organization called the Ethereal Revolt that my father was a part of, and if he's gone or missing, he's asked me to cross the Dawn Expanse to Tadura to speak with somebody.
Hold on. You want us to cross that big ass desert?
Not many do that.
Yeah. Well,
I
people
get
do it, but most people don't, do the thing where you come back.
That's why, if need be, at this point, we'll part ways.
No, I mean, I was just wanted to make sure you were talking about the right desert.
Yeah, no,
Goodbye.
I'm aware of the desert. Yeah, but
See you later, Kamari. That was real quick. He's very decisive. About that head cutting.
What is this? Sorry, the Ethereal Revolt. What is that about? Like, what was your father part of? Why does this necessitate us crossing that desert?
it requires me to go find somebody in Tadura.
Do you think you're going to cross that desert alone?
No, but if you guys are coming, it's up to you. So I'm letting you guys know now that
Does
plan to go.
anyone here have experience with deserts?
No.
I have experience with walking.
I can honestly say that Dune, you have the most experience because of your birth.
Yeah, I did it once.
What? You've crossed
It was actually just
the
50,
expanse?
but
Not so much. My namesake, from where I'm from, were named after the first feet, and when I was born, I crossed a dune of sand that, for many of the other hatchlings, was impossible. Not exactly
Weird
desert
flex.
experience, but
Flex, bro.
it did not exactly apply to the real life experience that I would actually endure in any way.
Wait, so how many hatchlings died? How many brothers
None
and
bothered.
sisters did you have?
It's not like that. It's I took off in the wrong direction is the thing. We were buried at the bottom of a bank in the shade, and we would be
You were
kept
buried
safe from the
alive?
sun. That's how eggs are laid for turtles.
Sorry,
And-
I don't have a lot of experience with turtle reproduction.
We're in the eggs, and they're under the ground. The dune saved them from the sunlight and from predators, and everyone else passed the other direction towards the banks and out into the waters and the grass and the real parts of the village, and I went right towards the sun over a dune.
That explains a lot.
I don't shy away from the difficult. I know it's,
Yeah, sure. That's what was meant by that. Definitely not anything else, I promise.
Okay, so
So I've crossed a dune once.
sorry. So back to my question. Thank you for that story, by the way, Dune. Explains a lot. But why do we need to cross the Dawn Expanse? And what is this Ethereal Revolt?
That's a fair question.
well, I opened the book up to pages where all the information is. And
We can't read that, by the way. It looks like paper.
I was gonna say your pen doesn't work so hot. What were you trying to write earlier? Nothing happened.
Also, Alton, you realize if he knew all this information about the Ethereal Revolt, it wouldn't be a very good secret organization. You know that, right?
I'm just saying, he's got a clearly magical book in front of him. Maybe he's learned something.
Okay, ask the book questions.
He did say it spoke earlier. I don't know if that was literal.
Okay, since I guess you guys don't see anything written, and I go ahead and read out word for word what's written in the book.
Go ahead, we'll listen.
The Ethereal Revolt is an organization who works to protect the lands from magical threats. We operate in secret because the protection of the whole land is our concern, instead of working to the whims of kingdoms. Vento has been my assignment for many years due to the nature of the blight itself, for fear that it would sweep through Bruthold. If I am gone, then the first concern is containment. Speak with Crispher. That's the captain we saw earlier, the ranger. And he will make the necessary adjustments and find aid where it is needed. And then you must cross the Dawn Expanse to Tadura and speak with Anok about what has taken place. And I have no idea who Anok is. I've never been to Tadura. But considering this is, as far as I know, a dying man's request, I'm going to do it.
Can I get a spelling, please?
A spelling?
Which one?
A spelling of that character we're looking for.
A-N-O-K.
Oh, god damn it.
It's just the fewest possible letters to get there.
A-N-N-O-C-K-H.
Have you tried spelling things out?
Listen, it's D&D. He wanted to know where the apostrophe is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Before and after.
Yeah. The middle one's possessive.
Oh, god damn it.
The first
Okay,
one's
well,
I have the feeling that there's more in this journal than what it's willing to tell me, but that's what I know so far.
Did you hold it up to a flame? I heard that works.
I've seen that. That's a criminal trick. They do it all the time. They think
I
we won't
wouldn't
check.
trust the illiterate one.
yes. Also, it could set it on fire because paper and fire don't always mix, whether it's magical or not.
Plus, I've already seen it require magic to write. I don't think it would have been written in visible ink.
Your father was not that smart?
I'm sorry, pardon?
So we were talking
Yeah.
about crossing the giant, scary desert, and not about your possible late father. Come on, what the hell is wrong with you? Damn it!
I'm sorry. Invisible ink makes sense.
Okay, cool.
Unless we find out otherwise, our best bet is probably to go to Kinas and maybe find a guide or learn about how difficult it's going to be to cross the Expanse and buy supplies there.
I was thinking the same thing. I would like some coverings, sand and sandstorms sound uncomfortable. And all I've got now is these boots, so I'd like
It's
to
real
cover up.
coarse and gritty.
Yeah, it gets everywhere.
It's gonna wear down your skull, dude.
It might.
I appreciate that you guys are willing to come.
We've been through some weird stuff so far, and
You
I don't have
also
a direction
helped
of
me.
my own.
You helped me in my city as well, so
This
don't
is your
mind.
family, Pete.
This seems to be beyond family.
It's true, your dad wasn't the most attentive. Not to make you aware of that.
I think he meant the secret organization and not the lack of attention his father gave him.
The task, not the lack of parental guidance.
I have never wanted to start a journey more than this awkward conversation.
Hey, Peyton, real quick, you have daddy issues?
You said Jardine weird again. Really, yesterday, too. It's so weird.
It's not an issue. They're not part of your life.
And we'll be right back after these messages.
Now to the ancestor.
We should
Would you
try
like
and
to-
find Christopher first.
Yes, to find him, and then we will gather as much supplies as we can, and then we will walk in the direction we're supposed to go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Our horses-
question.
Good.
I immediately start looking for Whispering Thunder. I just
That's
run
what I
away
was
from
gonna
the group.
say. I want to. Didn't we get new horses?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. There's only one horse that matters.
They're on the stable.
Oh,
I don't
no,
think we've.
that's not true.
They were like in
horse
the
that I have.
courtyard. And
Yeah.
when we came in.
Yeah, I think we each have a horse. They're all in the stables. Are horses good in the desert? Like, is that a thing?
You would
Maybe
know
we can
this.
trade them for some camels.
I kind of like Simon.
And horses.
Oh,
you
you
named
had a
yours,
name.
I was gonna ask.
Yeah, we all named the horses.
No, you didn't.
No,
I
no
did.
one named them out loud.
I just didn't say that out loud.
Yeah, no.
Well, they're
I'm genuinely looking for the name right now.
talking about horses. I go find my mother.
Sure. Yeah, she's
Downstairs in the kitchen.
yeah, she's just kind of in the in sitting room 1 with your brother, and she's kind of just resting up against him, and he's just like kind of rubbing her back, trying to console her a little bit. And
I found a note from Father about potentially what's happened.
what did you find?
I relay all this information again.
Fair. That doesn't.
So, I'm going.
What does
across
that
the
mean?
desert. I don't know entirely, but hopefully Anok will have some answers for me.
Do you know who that is? Have you ever?
Have you ever heard of Father talk about this person?
I haven't heard of anything you've just mentioned.
Well, I'll find out what I can, and I'll send word when I know.
Yeah. Okay.
Hopefully, it'll let me find him, find Father, and hopefully he's still alive.
You see, she just kind of like tears up and starts to cry again. I'm not gonna do
give
it.
her a
But
hug.
that's what she does. She just kind of like pulls you in and like holds you tight, and she says in your ear, she's like, "Just be careful. I can't lose anybody else."
I look over to my brother and you're responsible for Mother's safety while I'm gone.
You see, he's kind of like,
No pressure.
"Okay, I'll do my best.
Well,
Be
try to
safe."
do better.
That's wow, man. Come on.
Like father, like son.
He asked what I was about to say. He is his father's son. He wears his heart on his sleeve, as you know.
I believe you're looking for a fucking rented horse right now.
This is true.
Yes.
I
Yep.
yeah. So I say goodbye and meet up with everybody else.
Okay, yeah. She hugs you and holds you for quite a while before finally letting you go and sitting back down with your brother on one of the couches. He just continues to console her.
Okay.
And you head out the door.
I leave the house.
Yep.
And I guess we're out there wrangling together some horses.
Well, our
Yeah.
horses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my horse is named Wishbone.
Oh, right. You did name yours.
What's the story, Wishbone? Yeah, I remember now.
I made a whole theme
Chat,
song.
Chat named my horse.
Instead of chasing after my horse, I use Mage Hand to grab the reins and pull the horse over to me.
Fancy.
Okay. Yeah.
Does everyone know the name of the horse? Do we want to say it so the stream knows?
I don't think I've named mine yet.
Well, that's a problem you should solve.
Well, you got 4 other players to get through before you have to choose yours.
My
True.
all-white horse is called Simon.
What is your snake called again?
Eden.
Okay. For some reason, I thought your snake was called Simon. I'm like, you can pick other names.
My familiar
It's
is
everything Simon.
Simon says. My all black horse is named Nefella.
Ooh, fancy.
Nefella.
Mine is Wishbone, obviously, we just said it.
Yeah, and then I believe all brown horse with like a single white spot on it, if I'm not mistaken, is Coco.
Yeah.
Nice. I like
I
that.
do remember not liking that name. I do.
Yep. It's just easy to say. Coco.
Oh yeah, that's right.
She responded.
I can't remember. I thought mine was just like mottled colors or something. I honestly don't remember.
I believe
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
You know, so it's got like a
Like
little
a
bit of gray, a
palette.
little bit of brown. Yeah, like all those colors.
Mhm.
I think I'd like to name it Charger because that's the first thing we did together is charge straight at a giant.
Okay.
Didn't work out for me
No.
personally. Nearly died, but he did his best. So
At least you didn't get hit as hard as Ben did.
I was going to say, it didn't work out great for Ben.
He got knocked off his horse.
that's true.
I should name my horse Ouch, but I won't.
Okay.
Yeah, so you go out and you guys grab all your horses. Where would you like to head?
Towards the front gate, because Christopher was
Yep.
last over there, right?
Let's just call him
Yeah.
Chris. We are informal now.
Sure.
Yeah, that's where you had seen him last, though. So no problem. You head towards the front gate, and you can see that they're still kind of doing like a battlefield cleanup, and he seems to just kind of be overseeing the operations, making sure that anything that's killed that wasn't human is getting burned and disposed of properly, as per protocol. And he kind of sees you come over, and he walks up to you and he says, "Peyton, how are things at home?"
The house was attacked and Streenax was taken, from what I can tell.
Oh, that's not good.
No.
What happens now? Are you taking over his duties, or?
Before he was taken, he at least left a note that I found. I have to go to what was it again? Tadura to find an acquaintance with my father.
Okay. I understand.
He's
Hopefully,
said to leave the necessary restructuring here to you.
absolutely. I can ensure that on the off chance that anything else comes to attack or tries to make its way in, just in case your home itself is a target, I'll ensure that we have some guards that are there. Other than that, we can move the. I'll speak with the other members, but I'm sure we can move the research portion over to somebody else in the meantime. He had shared many of his findings with us, so we can continue the work while he's gone. Certainly, I'm sorry to hear. And he kind of puts a hand on your shoulder and he says, "I know this is hard, but your father's a remarkably strong man in his own right. So don't give up hope yet."
I won't. Until I return, if you need anything from my household, just talk to Sheben.
Okay. He's I'm assuming he's being left in charge of the home itself,
Yes.
of your family's duties. Okay. Obviously he's or at least as far as your father had ever told me, he's not exactly ready to take up the actual research portion. But I'm sure we can.
Give him time and he'll be all right.
Okay.
He's still pretty young.
Fair. Okay. Well, I'll make sure we try to help him get up to speed as well, the best that we can, and we'll make sure that your family is kept safe.
All right. We're gonna head off towards. Oh, the map hasn't rotated. Whatever that town's called.
Chicken-ass?
Yeah.
Okay, yep. Which way do you want to get there? You do have two options.
Yes. Is the forest still overrun with blighted creatures, Christopher?
Sea dog.
Okay.
If you're asking if they're still there. We've reestablished the quarantine line. So if you're going north along the old roads, the I would say the path is still safe. Yes.
Okay. Probably best if we go that way, I suppose. What about you guys? And I look back to everybody else. Do you want to go through Uzmir again? Or north through the small villages?
I think maybe going north might be a better idea. I feel like my presence in Uzmir has threatened the church a little bit, so
That's fine. We can. Then we'll head north and go around the quarantine zone.
That makes sense. We don't want a sudden army showing up again and locking us in.
I mean, if they could just pop up at anywhere, then it doesn't matter which way we go.
That's also true.
Okay. Yeah. Let's head out, I guess, unless there's anything else you guys want to do in this burning city.
Maybe we should grab some food for the trip or something, like just a couple of supplies, just till we get to the next town. How far is the next town, DM?
I mean, it's the next town's the town you've all been.
Vraydale.
Oh, Vraydale, that's right. It's your boy. With
Okay.
Janice?
Yeah.
Yep.
Janice
That's
is
where Janice
there.
is.
All
Is
right.
she? What? I don't know.
Maybe we should bring some handcuffs. Weren't we looking for the mayor? Whatever happened to that?
Well, we
let the town guard deal with it.
we asked about him here, and no one heard about anything. So it's just like trail's gone cold. But maybe we pay him a visit.
Okay, let's do it. It takes 4 to 5 days to get there, from what I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's raid the pantry, I guess. before we
Sweet.
leave town.
True.
Yep.
I
That's
saw
fine.
some
You,
Swiss rolls in the back there. I'm going to grab them.
yeah, you guys can definitely grab supplies for both you and the horses and everything like that. I would say on hand to, like, even with the supplies that you keep, you're able to get, for the horses, I'd say about a week's worth. For you guys, between like the stuff that you think is going to keep, you're probably thinking about 10 days worth of food for the road.
Damn.
Well, we'll
Not too
resupply when we hit up the small towns.
Okay, sounds good. All right, let's what time is it? Is it like in the afternoon? Could we leave now?
It is afternoon. So by the time you guys had arrived, probably around midday. Well, you got into a scuffle. Then you guys went upstairs, did your investigations. I would say you're probably pushing like 3-4 o'clock by the time you get everything together and get ready to head out.
If you want, we
Cool.
can leave first thing in the morning. Spend the one last night we can in a decent bed.
It's up to you. If you want
Yeah.
to leave right away to try and get there as quickly as possible, I feel like everyone would be game.
No,
You-
it's okay. We can
Say goodbye to Mom.
take the night. Yeah. Who knows how long it's actually going to take us to cross the desert anyway.
Okay. We
A
sleep.
long rest. Hooray. I actually don't
Okay,
remember
yeah.
the last time we had a rest.
I'm actually gonna just go around
The
town
night before.
I just mean,
and
was that
just
before or after
use
Giant?
any healing I have left to just
After
heal.
Giant. Okay, so Ben, yeah, no problem. You kind of make your way around, go to some of like the temporary medic tents that were set up, just because there's a bit of an overflow. Couldn't use regular like medical areas. Too many injured people, and you make your way around, and kind of help and heal where you can. Everybody seems very thankful, and a lot of the doctors around are giving you nods and like kind of clasping you in appreciation for contributing.
Dope. No problem, my friends.
I'll use my evening to scour through my father's office to see if there's anything else that I might have overlooked.
Yeah.
Is-
I'm
Is there
also.
sorry.
Sorry, I was just going to ask. I think the first time we got here, I already asked about this, but are there any monasteries in this town that I could visit overnight, or
In this town, there's not. No,
that wasn't okay? Yeah, just making sure.
no. This town mainly has large conglomerates of like wizards, clerics, and rangers.
Okay.
That's their main tree.
Is there
Cool.
is there a pub? I'm sure there's a pub in Vento.
They actually banned alcohol. I'm just kidding. Yeah, there's pubs.
I was gonna say,
It's a
fuck,
dry
no.
town, man. Come on now.
Yeah,
They
man.
keep it all for
You're
burning
dealing
things.
with an epidemic. Just joking. Yeah, no, there's pubs all over the place.
Okay,
Quickly
I'm gonna.
peed on a wall with a guy once, so
Yep.
he's dead. So
Yes.
I'm just gonna go to the pub and drink some ale.
okay.
Damn. Just get sloshed.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, you
Sleep on Wishbone.
Don't do that. But yeah, you're able to go out and drink, and you kind of think about the stuff that you've seen all packed together in like what 3 short weeks now since you found these people, and the new things you've seen in that time. Fairly different from where you came from,
Yeah, 100%.
and you kind of spend the time, just reminiscing on that and considering that.
Cool. I like that.
You doing anything, Alton?
Yeah, I had sort of planned on following in Ben's footsteps, but instead I'm going to start preparing some of my prayers, sort of steeling myself mentally and spiritually for the road ahead, and sort of just reflect on the fact that there's so much about this world that I don't know, and that there are actually secret organizations. That's only something that I read about. So this feels like the start of yet another new adventure.
Mm-hmm. All right. If you want, you can make a history check.
Yeah, okay.
History or Arcana, I would say you can make either one.
I'm going to go with history because I've got a good
Okay.
bonus on that. 24.
24. Okay. So as you kind of sit there considering and thinking about it, you've seen that name before. You definitely would have always thought that was a myth. The Ethereal Revolt. 24. You would say that in some of the stories and like the rare passages you would have found in it and like the studies that you'd done previously, you would know that there's usually racial delegations. So it's not just like a anybody can join type thing. In a lot of the stories, it's always like a coming together of the races instead of like a coming together of like the countries or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
So more of a fellowship.
Yeah, more of a fellowship thing, except there would have been one hobbit.
I knew it. I knew someone was going to say it. Because if he didn't, I was going to.
Like, good to know that we don't have any halflings in the party. All right.
We don't really have any elves. I'm the closest. Okay,
Sorry. I'm back.
sleepy time. Get long rest.
Okay. Yeah, so you
I'm
guys
trying-
all
I was gonna say I'm gonna try to sneak back into the house because I lost track of time.
okay. So it's the wee hours of the morning, and most of the town is quiet aside from guards patrolling the walls and things like that, just keeping an eye out in case another attack comes in the middle of the night and catches everybody unawares. You stand up from the bar and you sway a little bit, but you put your axe down on the ground and you catch yourself and you say, no, I can't possibly have had that much. There's no way. and you start to make your way back towards Peyton's house. As you do, and you look and you start to approach it with a slight wobble, you see that there's no lights on, and you think, I can get in here without waking a single person. You strap your axe back onto your back, and you get low into a stance. You start making your way to the front. Make a stealth check for me. With disadvantage.
Okay, you roll like me.
Hold on, stealth. So the first one was 11.
And for stealth.
11.
11?
Yeah.
No problem. So you make your way up and you get to the front door. Kind of peek at the windows. No lights have come on. You're nailing this. Nobody has any idea. You open the front door. You take a step in. And you hear bing! And you realize the end of your axe hit the door frame because you're just so tall. And you didn't really crouch down. And you stop. Alton, you hear shuffling downstairs.
Look around. I realize that Kamari's not in the room.
Mm-hmm.
He's wasted. All right. So I'm going to try and sneak down the stairs.
Oh God. Okay. Do you have your armor on or no?
No, I've been conducting my prayers.
Well, there you go.
I think that means you don't have a disadvantage for once in your life.
Yeah.
Not clanking around.
All right, make a stealth check.
He hasn't rolled yet. Calm down.
Yeah.
12.
12. Hold on a sec. That's amazing. Kamari. You hear shuffling coming toward you. Someone's coming down the stairs.
Okay. Okay. Is there like what's around me? Am I like
So right now, like you're just in like the entranceway. So off to the left is where like the stairway to go up is, and that's where you're hearing the sound coming from. The music
Okay.
is perfect now. To the right, there's the first sitting room, and you know that leading back through there is a second sitting room, or you can go straight down the hall and get to sitting room number 2, or go all the way back to the kitchen.
okay? I'm
It's
gonna
coming down the
turn.
stairs. What are you doing?
I'm gonna go turn right, and I'm
Okay.
gonna hide. And I'm gonna hide behind a couch or something, or chairs. Anything to kind of get me away from the view of the stairs.
Perfect. Okay. So you make your way trying to get around the wall. Make another stealth check for me.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
First one is 13. 10.
10. All right. So you kind of see it coming. You kind of look around and you think behind that wall. You start going towards it and you kind of stumble a bit. And as you're going towards the wall, you kind of lean too far one way and start to lose your balance. But you get around the other side of the wall. Alton, as you come down the stairs, you see Kamari just get around the corner of the wall, and then there's silence.
Okay. So
So silly.
I love the fact that he thinks he's sneaky because I know what it's like to think you're sneaky.
Like right now when you think you're sneaky?
Yeah. But also, I'm just going to quietly whisper, "Fight, you fool!" And I'm gonna pass command on him.
Oh my god.
Jesus. Okay.
I would like for you, Kamari, to make a wisdom saving throw of 13, please.
Please roll badly. Nothing would make me happier than if you roll badly.
Okay. Right now.
Oh yeah, that's a 3.
Oh God.
Well, say goodbye to your house, Peyton.
So I have to flee. Is that what you said?
Yeah, you have to flee directly away from me.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy. Okay. So
Is there a
Available
there a
to-
window? Because like that's how I would flee.
I think you're
there
going over the
is.
couch, buddy.
So here's the thing, Kamari, directly in front of you, there's like end table, couch, end table, both with plants on them, and then you have window. Now, how far does he have to go? Like his full movement?
His full movement.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's 30 feet, boy.
Yeah.
How
Kamari,
big is this house?
I mean, you can use your action to dash as well.
that's true.
60
Oh, I'm
feet.
gonna have to dash. I mean, if somebody's after me.
Keeping in mind the spell only lasts for 6 seconds.
That's fine. For the one round, no problem. All right. So Kamari, you take off in the opposite direction. Now I need to know: are you going over couch, or are you going behind couch and you making your way for the window, or are you trying to do both? Like I need to know. Like you've been told to flee opposite direction of where he is.
So I'm envisioning like the parkouring, like over
Okay.
the couch.
Beautiful.
I'm
Beautiful.
scared. I'm afraid.
No problem. I need you to make an let's go acrobatics check for me.
That's a 22.
22.
Yeah.
So the good news is you don't break anything.
At what point does the rest of the house wake up?
We'll get there. Don't worry. We gotta play this out.
I just
We'll
want
roll
everyone
you
to
into
know
the initiative.
I got to write in my notes Alton forces drunk Kamari to sprint through a window.
So
I got to write that sentence.
yeah. So Kamari, you use the first part of your turn to go full tilt over all the stuff. On the upside, you don't break anything. You kind of hop up over the plant in like a surprising display of athleticism for somebody like this. You bounce off all 3 cushions of the couch and then up and over the other side end table with the plant. You land it fine. Because nothing slowed you down, you make your way for the window.
I love this. Okay.
Okay? So I need you to go ahead and this one would be make an athletics check for me.
Athletics. Oh, that's my best one. That's a 12.
Okay. So you start running and you're like, I need to get out of here. I need to go. And you make a jump for the window and like you're trying to brute your way through it. And you just kind of hit it and slide down. And as you look up at the window, you see that it's like there's bars on it for protection, you're assuming, from like what could come in because of like where they live.
Now I have to change my notes.
He didn't roll high enough. I would have put him through that window, but he didn't roll high enough. And you just kind of slide down into a slump on the ground, and your shoulder hurts something fierce. You didn't take any damage, but like that's gonna bruise.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna be like, ah, god damn it! Who puts bars in windows?
Running down the stairs and over to Kamari. I'm like, hey man, are you okay?
Alton, my friend. There's somebody chasing me. I don't know what it is. I can't see him.
You're all awake, by the way.
Caught a fright. You
I don't think I've ever been that scared.
Come downstairs because I just heard a massive crashing sound.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
also come downstairs.
one of your favorite knickknacks from childhood fell off the shelf.
So you guys all come running down.
Not my Stretch Armstrong.
Yeah. Just have like weapons out, battle stances, and you just see Kamari kind of like slumped on the ground, like holding one shoulder, and like Alton's just there, like comforting him a little bit, just consoling him, telling him not to be scared.
It's okay, buddy.
Happened here.
Did they come down the same stairs as I was running away from, or was it a
Yeah.
different?
No,
They
no,
are?
same stairs. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say to them, "Did you see the monster on the stairs?"
Seems
Kamari,
big old
are you-
Kamari caught a fright here, guys.
Kamari, are you drunk?
Maybe. That was a burp. I couldn't make a better
No,
sound.
it sounded like a burp. I thought you were going to puke for a second there, but
Oh.
Kamari's never puked.
What was that meal of choice in
Challenge
Freydale?
I'm not telling you because I don't want you guys to make it again.
Well, it smells
It
like
was stale.
It was
Stew and
stale.
ale.
Stale, stew and ale. Yeah.
it's been in the stale, guys.
Did you see a monster? Did anyone
Watson, why don't you take
see a
your
monster?
sleeping partner here to your roommate to his bedroom?
Yeah, I think he needs to sleep off whatever this is. Come on, big guy. We've got a big adventure tomorrow.
Looking forward to grumpy, hungover Kamari tomorrow.
I look at the wall and see if there's any damage.
The wall itself isn't damaged, but the bars are dented inwards. Well, outwards, sorry. Yeah. But not enough to have gotten to, like, the glass.
That close.
It's closer than it used to be, for sure.
And Alton, I'm gonna be putting like almost all my weight on you.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, thank you, my friend. Your God is so lovely.
He really is. Provides me with many opportunities.
If you're ever going to convert him, now's the time, Elton.
Let me tell you about seeking knowledge. Have you tried reading? And like, bring him up the stairs.
It's like a general thought. Have you read?
Do you have time to learn about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
Have you heard of our Lord and Savior, LeVar Burton?
While they're going back up the stairs, I want to casually scan the area for monster shapes in the dark.
Make a perception check for me.
Yeah, I'm not entirely convinced that he was seeing things. What was that check, sorry?
Perception.
14.
14. Do you have dark vision?
No.
Okay. You kind of look and you can't really make anything out. It's hard to see. Most of the lamps and everything have been put out at this time. So nothing that you can see, but you can't see too far.
I just touch the stairs where a foot could have landed and give it a sniff and suspiciously go back to my room, but
I let the staff that woke up, like, let him know everything's fine. You can go back. It's just a drunk idiot.
And they're all kind of just like rubbing their eyes and like, thank you, sir. Oh, jeez. Fuck. They go all make their way back to bed. All right.
Yeah, I guess if we're all going to bed, I'm just tuckering up in my room, but I'm going to be keeping quarterstaff on my chest, and I'm a little spooked.
Wait, does that mean you're lying on your back?
Yes.
I almost always do.
Oh my goodness. Shenanigans in my brain are going off like crazy.
Portal shuffleboard.
His lips are like this all the time, just like
I was thinking about spinning him as much as you possibly can while he's sleeping, and then have him waking up just wanting to hurl.
I don't like tuck in completely.
Yeah.
I'm more like legs out. I generally sleep on the floor, propped against the wall, and I tuck her in like into a big comfy sweater. I'm not like a top on the ground ready to
just
go.
on the ground, spreading.
It's canon now. Sorry, man.
Made me like one of your French girls.
Spin me like a Beyblade.
Let it rip. All right.
Well, we lost a couple people just now.
yeah. They'll be back.
When their
think.
internet recovers, they'll be back.
Who do we lose?
It's Aaron.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah. The old classic.
Yeah,
The classic switcheroo.
Okay, well, I'll be the DM for now. You all wake
Am
up,
I back?
including me.
There they are.
I'm
See,
back,
I was
right?
a great DM while they were gone.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
I just
You
had
guys
to
can hear me?
refresh.
We're
Yeah,
good? Cool.
I don't know what
Are
happened
they
here.
back?
Can you not hear me, Brickley?
I don't think so.
Yep.
I'm back.
Brickley,
Yeah,
can you hear them?
Nope.
No.
Or
All right,
Oh
I'm gonna refresh real
no.
quick.
Everybody refresh. Everybody.
Yeah. Except maybe Peaches. I don't know what happens if you.
streaming.
Yeah,
Everything's fine for me.
You can hear me though, Mike, right?
yeah.
Okay.
So try refreshing the stuff quickly. Yeah.
He's already gone. How about now?
Can you hear us, Brickley?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Oh, they're ready to leave too?
Yes.
Ray's just rejoining.
All right. Cool. Okay. Well, this is going to be kind of funny, but okay. Yeah, so you guys all make your way back upstairs into your respective rooms and head down for a long rest. And that's where we're taking our break.
God damn it.
All right.
That was my plan the whole time, but like I can't say take a break when you can't hear me.
I am
That's
on
true.
my way.
But yeah, give us what do you think? 10? Give us 10? Yeah, 9:30. We'll come back up at 9:30. But give us a few minutes. We're just gonna all grab a drink and everything like that, and we'll be back shortly.
Cool.
You're back. Goes.
BRB.
Bye bye for now.
Bye bye. Bye bye now. Bye bye. Bye bye.
So did we level up?
No. Mike, can they hear us still or no? I still don't know if you made sure of that.
No, because there's no audio mixing.
Yes, they can
Okay.
still hear us.
But I haven't switched yet. Hold on.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Once we're actually on the break screen, you have to do like the whole update stream button. And
Oh yeah,
everything.
that's right.
Yeah.
Uh,
You put the stream back on, Peaches. Oh no. Yeah. No, you definitely did. Okay.
God damn it.
Hey.
We're here. Welcome back.
Why?
Oh god, I can hear myself. Mute. Mike, I thought you said you did something for Alton.
I did. I can see it. I don't know why you guys can't see it.
Would you click update?
Yeah.
Well,
Anyway, you guys.
so we lost our boy Ray for a little bit. He might be coming back, but he had to go take care of some. Yep.
Him do
Anyway.
stuff.
Thanks. That's couldn't words. Just so everybody knows too, we started a new prediction. Take a look at that.
There,
but yeah,
our boy
so-
Alton is back.
Huh?
In the overlay?
Alton, he's back. Yeah, look at him. He's the sexiest he's ever been.
There's nothing there, Mike.
It's gonna be
You
it.
can see what you're talking about.
Damn it! Never mind. Forgot it. He ain't
Alright.
coming.
Cool. He's gone forever. Okay. So, what point? You spent points on a joke? What? Anyway, so you guys awaken. It's the next day. What do you guys want to do?
I feel like Brickley Remy did, but I would like to get up and at him. Gonna immediately be up and outside, wrangling the horse, enjoying the sunlight.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
would
CJ.
like to get on a horse and ride to our destination.
He does that on his own, and we are waiting
Oh
for
my
one of them.
There it is, Mike. That does look good. Well done.
Found it.
Got there.
Nice.
Look at him.
Look at him.
I kind of want to punch him in the
Bright-eyed,
face.
bushy-tailed. Yeah, he does have a very simple face.
Got that face. I want to hit it.
Does have
I'm-
one of those faces.
You know what? If anybody can hit that face, it's me. But something big.
Like a giant?
Phrasing.
Yeah, I was
Yes,
gonna
like
say,
a giant. I don't know what you guys were thinking of. That's messed up.
yeah, it's
Anyway.
our fault because of your phrasing.
Damn straight. Okay. So you guys get all your horses and everything settled. You guys get all your rations. Like I said, you'll have about 7 days for rations for the horses, and then approximately 10 days worth of rations for yourselves. Breakfast is prepared as you guys wake up, and you guys are able to get a meal in early. Is there anything you'd like to do in town before you head out?
No.
Before I leave the house, I'll restock up on my magical components.
Yep, no problem. There's still plenty there, so.
No, Do you guys need to go to any shops beforehand?
I have no money.
Yes, we're all fairly broke.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I've
A rich
updated it.
family man.
I think we all gave you money for the horses, right? And then we did that. Where do you see money in the application?
Under equipment.
I think I have 10 silver. Triangle money is silver, right?
Sure.
Yes.
I have 10 triangle money.
10 triangles?
What,
Not gonna
what's
get
the
you that
color
far.
of the triangle?
Silver.
I know.
Yeah. Oops.
Aaron? Okay.
It is a white
You should-
triangle.
I think Dune is drunk.
Speaking of drunk, you want some water for that hangover, buddy?
Yes, please. Also, do you have some magic for my head? It hurts more than some of the battles we've been in.
I cast Lay on Hands.
Okay.
Does that help? It.
If I cast 5 points, it removes like stuff like that.
Okay.
What a waste, but sure.
Did you just chastise yourself?
Yep. I mean, I chastised the guy who made me waste it. Who helped me waste it, not made me.
Yeah, free will, my dude.
I do appreciate the help, though, Pat.
I mean, I just don't want you running away from scary monsters again.
Yeah, it was quite terrifying. I'm surprised you guys didn't see it coming down the stairs.
I'm pretty sure there was no monster.
It sounded
Well.
really big and heavy.
We were sleeping in a house that had just been attacked by literal monsters, so
That is a good point. I did not-
See, I think Doom may have seen it. I don't know.
Before we head out, I go see my mother one last time.
Mama.
Just give her a hug and say goodbye.
She kind of gives you a hug back and be safe. Let me know that you're okay.
I'll send word as soon as I can.
Okay. Thank you. I love you.
Love you too.
Just gives you a little pinch on the cheek.
Thanks.
All right. So you guys head out, and you get on your horses, and you're heading straight out of town.
straight out of town.
Yeah.
Straight out of town. Okay.
And north.
So you guys begin your trek northward. I need someone to roll a d10 for me.
Dibs.
Wow.
Actual dibs.
Actual
Oh,
shit.
shit.
Yeah.
I already rolled a 1. Uh-oh.
Wait, you rolled a 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't seem very high.
It doesn't seem very high. I know ones.
Do you even know what a road looks like?
I thought you said to roll a d10.
I did.
Okay, I'm just making sure I wasn't like rolling a perception check or something.
No.
I don't know the differences.
Oh, this is gonna be great. So,
Has everyone made their predictions yet?
you guys,
Get them in now.
you guys begin heading northward along the road. As you're going, you are just kind of same way that as you when you'd originally come in after leaving Braydale. Now that you're heading back that way, you can see all of the camp set up along the outline, and you can see it seems to be a bit of a heavier patrol along the outer area of the Ceniford as it stands right now. But you guys begin making your trek, and doesn't seem to be anything crazy that goes on. As the day continues and you head more and more along the road, you eventually find yourselves away from the Ceniford. You're just kind of going along, hugging the side of the Iron Peaks as this road tends to go. Yeah. So what are you guys doing? Just continuing on.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the perfect song. This is the Brickley song.
I hate it so much.
It's because you hate horses. This
I
is a
love
horse
my
song.
horse.
Fact.
He makes a real fine glue.
You will not turn my horse into glue. You understand me? I will
Yeah.
turn you into glue first.
You let him abandon his horse when he wants to. Okay?
Okay.
I did not abandon a horse. I gave it to soldiers of Ventos.
Not to mention it wasn't your horse.
I made a suggestion and no one said no.
It was a rental.
I feel like I said no.
You are the
Quite a
only
bit.
one. You are the only one. True. One person. Anyways, I don't want to talk about this. Puts me in a bad light. It feels like.
This is painting me in a way that I don't appreciate.
Oh god. Yeah, I'm happy just trotting along.
Were there like a lot of corpses or like visible like areas of battle that had taken place that we passed by?
Not so much along the outline now. Like you can see that you can just more see an increased presence of like rangers, guards, things like that. But nothing that's really nothing that's like crazy out of the ordinary or anything like that.
Okay.
God, is this what I have? Yeah, okay. Peyton,
Mhm.
you kind of notice it first. You can tell that there's some odd disturbances kind of along the sides of the road up ahead.
Okay, like what?
Make a perception check for me.
Oh, it was gonna be 19 instead. It's 6.
6.
Like a
Just
total of 6?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
it's kind of hard to make out at this distance. Just looks like a bunch of land has been, like a bunch of the land has been moved, like some holes, stuff like that. But yeah,
Keep an eye out for the potholes coming up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I look for these quote-unquote potholes?
sure. Yeah, make a perception check.
Okay, okay. Perception. That would be a not. I don't think that's good. Oh wait, hold on. Nope, that's not good. That's a 2.
A 2. It's kind of hard to tell. A little hazy outside today.
I don't see a single pothole.
It just looks like you can see holes. It's not really in the road itself. Just more like the land is disturbed on kind of like on either side of the road.
Okay. And we don't even see like corpses or
No.
anything. Just
No corpses or anything like that.
Sorry, are we going through the forest or around the forest?
You guys have already made your way around the forest. Getting around the forest is, well, for the most part, you're around it at this point.
Okay, cool. Okay. Do we notice anything like ahead of us? Because is this a road that's traveled like constantly, like the other road we were on, or is it more of a pedestrian, quiety area road?
It's definitely more of a quiety area from what you can tell, and like what you've noticed on your way back and things like that.
Okay.
Or like from like your previous travel that you would have taken. So yeah, it just seems pretty pretty normal. So as you guys continue riding and you see like this like weird disturbed ground on the side, all of a sudden, off to your right hand side, there's an explosion, like just a huge eruption of something that comes shooting out of the ground. And you see this monstrosity kind of lands before you, has these like big thick claws on the front of it, and like kind of like a sleek, almost shelled looking head. And it kind of lands in front, sniffs the air for a second, and starts coming towards you.
Did we just
I'd
find
like you-
sand shrew?
No, it's not a
Oh.
sand shrew.
Doug Trio with claws. Dear God.
Well, we don't ever see the whole thing, so maybe it does have claws.
But I'd like you all to roll initiative for me, please. Roll for
Excuse me?
kerfuffle.
Thank
I got there.
You almost didn't.
Oh, not a high number. I guess I'm a little startled by the Pokemon before us. What do I got here?
Wait, is this map accurate?
Hold on,
Listen,
hold on.
Is it a hammerhead shark that appeared from the
No.
ground?
here's the thing. The thing I'm trying to find, there isn't one. All right? So this is what we're using.
We've got a hammerhead, but all right, what's it actually look like color-wise? What are we dealing with?
Well, the reason why I picked this is because, you know what? Dune, roll a nature check for me.
Okay. Ooh, what is my nature skill? That's 18. Or sorry, 20.
20?
Yeah.
So you've heard of these before, though you yourself haven't seen them personally. These are bullets, which are otherwise known as land sharks.
Ooh, okay. All right.
So,
You know that they do a lot of tunneling underground, and you know that they can jump real far.
Okay.
Malcolm knows what this is. He's worried. Ben is also worried.
Every part of me is worried. All right, so yes.
Okay.
We need to change the stream, right? To just show the map.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No worries, buddy.
It's not usually you, so
I keep forgetting to hit the update stream button. There we
Okay. I was gonna message you there. Good,
I
good,
need
good.
to roll for Alton as well.
I've been looking at it since he brought up the hammerhead, and I was
What the fuck is this fucking thing? What's Alton's initiative?
I'm a little
Sorry,
slow,
boys,
guys.
just one sec here.
This is your fault, Brickley.
it's my fault.
You rolled
Oh, I
a one.
rolled a 1. Right. I mean, you're welcome, people who voted for kerfuffle. Not
It's fair. Dune initiative.
I guess 19.
you guessed.
I can't. Yeah. There's initiative in the app. Sorry, I always lose where everything is.
No worries. So 19 total.
Yep.
Okay. Peyton,
10.
Ben,
13.
13, and Kamari,
21.
21. Okay. So Kamari, you are first.
What did Alton roll? I'm just writing initiatives down.
Alton rolled a 9.
Okay. This is going to be easy. I'm going to do a little walkathon, I should say. I'm going to rage and I hit him.
Damn.
Rage and attack.
Yeah, buddy.
Go ahead and roll your attack for me, sir.
Okay, so that's a 27.
Oh Jesus.
27 hits.
Just barely, though.
That's
Yeah,
not a.
close.
That's not a nat 20, is it?
That's a 9
I have
plus
no idea
2,
what you just said.
11.
No, did you roll a natural 20?
Yes.
That's
You,
very different.
he just doesn't react to that at
that's
all.
a critical hit, boy.
Oh, okay,
Double
sorry.
damage.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, that's fine.
And that 20, it's a 9.
So
He has a modifier of 18. Just like what?
So what do I do with the crit? It's just double
You
damage?
double your damage.
Okay,
You-
so
you
that
said you rolled a 9, right?
I rolled a 9 plus 5, which is 14, then plus 2, 17. Right? Yeah.
The 9 is doubled, though, because you rolled a natural 20.
Yeah.
Right?
So 18.
The modifier gets doubled as well, right?
No.
Yeah. No, oh, no, okay. So,
24.
25.
25.
25, yeah.
Isn't it 18 plus 5?
Then
Roll
plus
a
2,
9.
because I'm raging.
Oh, because of the raging. Gotcha. Okay. Sorry, you said that. I was like, bullshit. It's not possible. All right.
This doesn't seem physically possible.
That's what he said. All right. Okay, so Kamari, you see this beast before you, challenging you and your friends, and you just saunter on up. And as you do, you take your axe out, and as it kind of like snarls and snaps at you a little bit, you take a big swing at it, and you catch it kind of just above the shoulder where it connects into like just near its head, and just kind of goes down a little bit, and you see some blood start to come out, and you hit him good. It was a good hit. You felt solid in that connection. Okay, which ends your turn. Dune.
Yeah, I first kind of want to, right as Kamari's slashing into this thing, I want to take a look at it and see if it looks blighted.
Okay, make a perception check.
That doesn't look too good to me. I think 8.
8.
Yeah.
From what you can see, you're not noticing any of the coloration that you've seen previously, so you don't think that this is a blighted creature, as far as you can
Okay.
see, at least.
All right. Yeah, I will just. Like, yeah, where are we here? Yeah, I want to then probably pop on over to the side of it and give him a little smack.
Okay.
Let me just get this. Just gonna do the rolls in the thingy real quick.
Is someone flicking something?
That was
Sound like.
that was my pen.
Oh,
Okay. I just wanted to
yeah.
make sure I wasn't having a stroke, that's all.
Burnt toast.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be hitting with the quarterstaff.
Okay.
And that's a 13 to hit.
13 does not hit.
Oh. Okay. I don't remember if I have to hit to do the follow-up attacks, or if I
No.
just have to make an attack.
You just have to make an attack.
Did either
Okay.
of you dismount?
No, I guess not. I guess I'm on horseback. I'm using charger to charge, so we're going.
Yeah, you know what? I forgot that.
There might be additional rules to that. I wouldn't recommend it. I don't think you can just attack without.
I think you just have disadvantage unless you have mounted combat or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or a weapon with reach.
Then
Okay.
I do the classic where charger charges and I jump off and charger goes off to the side.
Okay.
And I
That one I'm
fucking
fine with.
miss again because it's never hit, so that's cool. But I'll do unarmed strike again with the other end of the quarterstaff, and let's see if that hits. Oh my god, that doesn't hit.
You sure?
It's even
It
worse.
sounded like that
11.
was hitting.
Yeah.
11?
Yep.
All right, no. You
Perfect
try to
timing.
go and you make one crack and it just kind of seems to slide off, and you come across with the second, like the butt end of it, and you're just not able to connect and hit in a way that feels like it's really gaining any purchase.
I just give
I don't
my quarterstaff a suspicious look at both ends, like, is it even real?
What are you fucking doing, man? All right.
Sorry, Pitts. Just for my thing, if just to make it fair, because I didn't roll the disadvantage because I was on a horse, could I be off the horse and then
Yeah.
next time I will tell you? Okay.
Yeah, I'm saying that you're off the horse for that. for
Oh,
sure.
okay, cool.
No worries. Ben, you're up, sir.
Oh boy. Usually I'm prepared, but I'm going to get off the horse
Okay.
and I'm going to cast command. I'm going to tell it
Okay.
to halt. Basically just go prone is basically what I'm asking it to say.
Okay.
Drop. It's a wisdom save. DC 14.
All right. Give me one sec here. It goes prone.
Tight. And then I will. What did it cost me movement to get off the horse?
No.
Okay, so now I can't move my character, but I'll move right up to it.
You can't move your character, you said?
No, sir. Oh wait, I grabbed the wrong character. Sorry. 1, 2.
Were you grabbing Alton?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You don't know me. Actually, I'll be right here. That's my
Okay.
turn.
Perfect. Okay. That ends your turn, which brings it around to its turn. So it doesn't have to make any throws from here or anything, right?
It just on its turn, it just goes prone, and then
Okay.
I think it ends its turn. Let me just double check to be sure.
Perfect. Thank you, sir.
The target must blah blah blah. The spell blah blah blah. Chivas. Oh yeah, the target falls prone and then ends its turn.
Okay. So as you're going up to it and it's looking for to try to make an attack back against some of you that have attacked it, it instead you see it kind of like its arms and legs start to quiver a bit as it's on all fours, and then just kind of sinks and hits the ground, and it remains where it is.
My friend, lay down. Let's have a conversation. Not really. You could hit it. You have advantage because it's prone.
Okay, Peyton.
I'll hop off my horse and I'll just raise a hand and I'll cast catapult at first level.
Okay.
Since it's prone, does it automatically fail Dex saving
Says
throws?
disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
What's the DC?
13.
I need the stats. Oh, okay, sure, whatever. Dex. Oh, it fails. Boy, does it ever.
Cool. It takes 15 damage.
15 damage?
Yeah.
All right.
What kind of damage does it take?
It's bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning.
Takes a rock to the face.
Yeah. All right. So as it's laying there, helpless and incapacitated, you launch a rock and just cracks against its face, and you see like there's like a split a little bit on the head of it as it kind of glares menacingly at you. Which are you moving from there at all or no?
No, I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay. Which brings us around to Alton. So Alton. Alton is going to move himself up a little bit to here. He's going to cast Guiding Bolt.
I hate to be that guy. Because it's a ranged attack. It's with disadvantage because he's prone. It's disadvantage because he's prone. Peyton's wasn't disadvantage because you had to make a spell DC save. But a ranged spell
right.
is a disadvantage.
Right.
Being a rules Nazi.
No, I love it. So yeah, you see he kind of throws this divine energy towards it, but you know if the sun was in his eyes or something, but it goes wide. It goes wild and wide and just kind of whizzes by and isn't able to make contact with it at all. All right, which brings us around to Kamari. It's your turn again, sir.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to attack him. It worked last time. Sorry, 1 second. 22.
22 hits.
Okay. Hold on. 11, 16, 17, 18.
Jesus Christ. Okay. All right. So you bring your axe around again as it's laying there defenseless and helpless. And you open another gouge in the side of it. Just continuing kind of to hack where you've been hitting it previously. And it's looking messed up. It's looking hurt. Are you moving at all?
I'll stay right there.
Okay. All right. And that ends your turn. Which brings us around to Dune.
Okay, I'm going to just really kind of focus on actually hitting this thing, and maybe it'll work out
Okay.
if I really want it to.
Well,
So,
need to want it.
that's an nat 20, 25 to hit.
That hits.
Heck yeah! And then, for the first time ever,
You hit something with a stick?
yeah,
Let's just be impressed that he hit something. It doesn't matter what he hit it with.
yeah.
That's true.
For damage,
I'm
we
help.
got 11.
11. Okay.
Yep. And I'm gonna actually use Flurry of Blows to do 2 unarmed strikes.
You
Okay.
got this. You got this, dude. I believe in you.
Which I always have to remember, this is instead, since I can use Kensai weapons, I can still keep attacking with the quarterstaff for
Mm-hmm.
its damage instead of one arm strike damage? Or
Mhm.
unarmed strike? Okay. Oh, nope. That was a 7 to hit on that one.
Misses.
Yep. And another nat 20. Damn. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Exciting.
With 14 damage to hit.
14.
Yep.
Okay. So, Dune, having how you felt upset at your weapon for the display it put on previously. This time you kind of focus up. And you're able to like kind of continuing in some of the like near some of the spots where Kamari has hit it. You're able to just kind of crack it hard with the with your quarterstaff, and you feel like something kind of give. So you bring it back around. You just keep hitting that same spot again. You just feel something like kind of give way and go like far into it, and it just kind of cries out in pain.
Damn.
And it's looking messed up.
Okay. Yeah. Not bad.
Okay,
Some good rolls there.
well, that was for you especially. Yeah, the curse is lifted. Joking.
Yeah.
Ben, your turn, my friend.
Okay. You watch as Ben reaches behind his back, grabs the cloth, pulls out his hammer, and just smashes the
Okay.
blade. I'm also. We'll see if I hit first before I do anything. Does a 19 hit?
19 hits.
Sweet. I'm going to pump a Divine Smite.
Okay.
So it's a spell slot. The weapon damage is. Ooh, that's really good. 11. Yeah. 11 bludgeoning damage.
Mhm.
And then. Radiant. Woo! It's max damage. 16 radiant damage.
Ooh, baby.
Take us
This thing-
home, Brickley.
I was gonna say this thing's dead.
Yeah. So I'm just. You watch. You guys haven't seen this hammer yet. This is just the hammer that I've been talking about while you guys were off screen. He watches. He pulls the hammer, which is covered in the cloth, and as he takes it off, the cloth falls away, and you just see this dark, grotesque-looking hammer. And as he goes to swing it, you watch as the head of it lights up in this like weird, like yellowish orange red glow, and he just smashes the hammer down on his head, and you watch as it just like hits, and you watch cracks form along the head of it with these orange and yellow sort of glowing cracks, and then the thing just falls to the ground, super extra double dead.
Exactly.
All right.
And there's just there's now a corpse on the road in front of you.
DM,
Hmm.
I'm gonna roll a wisdom saving throw.
Do it. I got it.
Okay, I rolled a natural 1.
Oh no.
Okay. All right.
We're gonna have to
Just
fight
watches after Ben just like takes up his hammer and smashes it. He sort of just like stares at his hands and drops the hammer, and sort of just stares at the hammer for like the next. Well, he's still staring at it.
I'm gonna do this like over his eyes. Ben, hello, Ben. I'm just gonna poke him in the shoulder.
Oh, Kamari. Yes. Sorry. Drop the hammer. Pick it up, and I just wrap it up, stick it on my back. Well,
That's new.
let's go. Let's go. And I just like walk back to my horse, jump on, and start walking, like just moving the horse forward.
Take a bit of a mental note of that whole thing.
Yeah.
And I also would like to further investigate the monster here and make sure it didn't have the blight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can make another investigation check. Well, you can make an investigation check, I should say.
Dun, 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 dun. That is a 21.
21? Yeah. You take a look and you kind of from everything that you've learned about blighted creatures previously, you take a look at the blood that comes out of it. You kind of inspect like the veins and things of it more, the veins and stuff that you can see. None of the coloration seems to be there. This doesn't seem to have been a blighted creature. And
Okay.
you're feeling pretty confident about that.
Nice. Okay.
As we're walking back, I'm going to talk to Dune and I'm going to say, Ben should do that more and less talking. I think is more effective.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, did you
Me.
notice? Did you happen to notice how he kind of stopped working for a moment after that?
Yeah, I think maybe he was just admiring his work. I mean, I would have.
Okay.
I hop
Maybe.
back on my horse.
I basically Gallagher the boy.
All
He
right.
has beheadings and I have Gallagher's now. That's all it is.
Yeah.
When it
He
gets
wants
Hop
to-
back on the horse and
Yeah, try and catch up to Ben since he's far ahead now.
yep.
I'm not riding quickly. I'm just like,
Yeah, they were standing around though. So
Yeah.
that's very true.
We follow after.
are you okay, bud?
Yeah, I am cool.
That was weird.
I'm cool.
Yes. I'm not a fan of killing things, and I killed it. That's all.
Okay. That was the thing you brought back from the church, right?
I'm not sure how. Yes.
It's a pretty big hammer.
I'm a pretty big guy.
That's what she said.
Sorry, my phrasing has been really off today. Yes, it's it's a big hammer. Yep.
Okay. Keep
Cool
going.
chat.
Leave me out.
Ben, I've never been so proud of you. I think you've shown us something or two. Maybe later I can show you some more moves. You know.
Uh,
I'm gonna turn to Peyton and Dune and be like, I think he likes me.
I think you think that.
Holy shit. Than the white hammers I've seen. So good. Hello, Twitch chat. Holy fuck.
Oh dear.
All right. Guys, come on now. Focus up.
It's the first time I've seen one of those. Multi-things.
you are talking about the monster, right?
The land shark.
Yeah, that's what. First time I've seen one of those.
Yeah, I've heard stories of them, but never seen one before. Bigger than I thought. Did they have legs then? Or was it just like flopping around?
No, it has legs. Would you ignore
Like-
the actual shark that's on the
I
thing?
just, for the imagination.
Why don't
Like,
you Google Blay?
Remember, it was the sand show.
I don't think I could Google that. I don't know what even those letters are you say it.
BULETT. Yeah. Like Sam Belay. The only people who get that are Rowan, Rebecca, and Jaden, Angela.
So everybody
Definitely-
except for the people in here, right?
Yeah.
Away!
Okay, not at all what I imagined. Would you look at that? All right, quadruped, shiny quadruped is what we're looking at. All right,
Yeah.
damn. That explains why I missed so many, because that is terrifying.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is not scary. It is very scary.
Okay. I guess we keep going.
I guess we wouldn't want to like harvest anything from it, right? We're not like that.
Well, we already rode away. I thought about it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Just after seeing this, the Monster Hunter player in me is like, I could use that.
Dune's never played Monster Hunter.
What? Dune has played a lot of Monster Hunter.
In real life.
Yeah, unfortunately, it was called Catching Murders in the City. That was his Monster Hunter.
Yeah, the monsters were humanoid.
Yeah.
Wait, but you took pieces of them for clothing?
Ooh, yeah, that's a good question.
No.
That is a good question.
I think we know who the
We got
monster was now.
You got that shell of yours, dude. Got some lotion in there.
Nope. He did not carve anybody. Never happened.
Okay, yeah, we read.
And then the horse goes clop.
And then Ben is unusually quiet for the rest of the day.
Okay. So you guys continue on for the rest of the day, and nothing else really seems to bother or trip you guys up in any way until night falls.
Okay.
Okay.
Do we want to camp out or do we want to
Yeah,
keep riding?
We should camp.
yeah. Take a break. Let the horses rest.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go chop down some wood and start a fire.
Okay. I start just digging a little bit of a pit somewhere, push off anything flammable, and make a good spot to start a fire.
Okay.
Just-
And I guess feed the horses, the whole routine.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, you guys are able to find a spot that you feel pretty safe about. Camp down, get all your tents set up, feed the horses, do all the stuff that needs doing, set up a campfire.
I'm still chopping wood. Okay. No, I'm kidding. Do I have a tinderbox?
It's okay.
Have you?
We don't need it.
Oh, I don't want you guys wasting spells. I don't know how that works. Okay, but we got it.
I don't think you're gonna find anyone on Tinderbox here. We're kind of in the middle of nowhere. Sorry, bad joke, but I had to say it.
It's a good one. It's a good one. I like it.
I'd be more concerned if he matches somebody.
You have a tinderbox in your mouth. It's a good point.
You match with Blight.
That is true. I did forget that.
How am I ever going to start a fire out here?
Yeah, exactly.
Are you serious?
Says the Dragonborn.
Are you still drunk?
I just need a long rest. It'll be out of my system soon.
Though someone that can breathe fire, you definitely hold back on that. You have a strong preference for getting up close and personal.
I was taught to love my axe. I've grown up with this axe. It's a part of me.
Your hammer pulled you off. Like you rode your hammer. Mario loves his axe like Thor loves Mjolnir.
Yeah.
I use firebolt and light the wood on fire.
Alright.
Are we clear of the whole infected, blighted area? Like, this is outside of what we would be. Okay.
So I mean, like, yeah, you're not near exactly where you would think there'd be a lot of blighted or anything like that. That being said, you did encounter blighted creatures outside in the direction that you're heading, outside of the Sunderford Woodlands. So,
How long would it take us on horseback to get to Vredo? Because we were on foot last time.
yeah, you're expecting that you'd probably get there probably sometime in the evening tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
We'll just.
While we're settling down, I just want to ask Peyton
Mhm.
if the fire and just inherently repels the blight, or are we at risk by having it here? Even if that's something we would know.
I know that fire kills the blight, but I'd also rather have a little heat and scare off any non-blighted predators in the evening.
Okay. Just maybe you keep first watch then.
Sure. That's
And
no
then
problem.
I don't know. I feel. Do horses always sleep standing up? Is that a thing? Like they can't even sleep lying down? I don't know if that's real.
I think you're thinking of cows,
Is it cows?
They can
and
like,
also cows lay down. So
Yeah,
horses
horses.
lays down.
Do anything sleep standing up? Is that just made up? Is that a lie?
portals.
Astronauts in space
Yeah. They're always standing / laying
and
down.
laying down. They're always
Yeah.
all of them.
What is that?
Yeah.
Maybe could be
Flamingos.
like aquatic animals.
Flamingos.
Don't need to lay down.
Flamingos.
I
Okay.
googled it.
Those aren't even real birds.
Also,
Fun ornaments.
I started googling, are there animals that, and then it immediately filled in that are in heaven. And I was like, what? Why is that search so much that it came up first for me?
Sharks just enter like a trance, like elves. They
Yeah.
don't sleep for real.
Just lower their heart rates. I don't think sharks can sleep because they have to constantly be moving to survive.
Mhm.
So that's rough.
Unless, except for in Deep Blue Sea,
Yeah.
which is based on a true story.
Yeah.
Really? Anyway,
Poor Sammy J. Anyway,
I'll take first watch.
okay.
I sleep.
Who's taking second?
I'll take second.
I'll go second.
Nope, I
Oh.
said I'll go second.
Me too. That's cool.
But I said it first.
I'll use a portion of my time during the watch to resummon Eden into an owl.
Okay.
I'll stay up with Peyton.
Okay.
Peyton, how long have you had Eden for?
Since I was a child.
Did you summon Eden? Did someone teach you to summon Eden? Did Eden come from your god? How did Eden come to be?
My father taught me the spell, and I summoned her.
Do you think if I meet your father, he could teach me to summon an Eden?
I'm gonna be honest. No.
Hey, you know that guy that just got taken might be totally dead? Think he could teach me how to do that? That'd be,
He's totally
Cool trick.
alive.
You're the most sensitive boy in all the land.
I'm an optimist.
Hopefully he's still alive, but I doubt he'd care enough to teach you. Just being honest here.
That's disappointing, but I understand. Kamari with an animal, I would be double as powerful. I understand.
God's couldn't handle it.
Too much power for one barbarian. Or sorry, one dragonborn.
No one dragon should have all that power.
I just want to let you know that next time you get a feat, you could take Magic Initiate.
And
And
just
then-
learn it on your own.
If you want it that badly.
I'm going to keep that in mind.
Peaches will remember this.
yeah. So remember that.
That's great.
But if you're really interested, at some point, maybe I could help you learn it.
You just see my face just get all giddy. Yes, Peyton. Whenever you have time, I am your student.
You have time right now?
I'm busy right now.
Okay. I'll just write notes. And I'm looking around. I see Alton asleep. I'm going to take his book. Just remind me that we need to remind Ray that I took his book.
make a sleight of hand check.
Oh, that's a good idea. Hold on.
With advantage because he's asleep?
No.
Yeah, I know.
Sleight of hand +2, 17.
you get it.
Yes.
I'm not even
Okay.
upset. You get it.
Did you take his book or his Bible?
No, just his book. I'm not that mean. Yes,
think he has
I
a
will
Bible
take.
with him.
Oh, so
I
he's
will
still
take his
a
Bible.
Bible.
Yes.
They don't. He doesn't have a spell book. That's a you thing.
Sorry.
That's good. He just has to use like a fucking symbol.
Or
Yeah,
or a Bible.
Well, yeah. I guess to be fair, his holy symbol could be a Bible.
I think it is a book. I really do actually think it is.
I think he made his a necklace or something.
Oh yeah, you're right. He does say I grasp.
Because he always grabs this. So unless he's got a book on a chain, which actually could be amazing. It's like a rapper. It's like a big clock. He's got a book. It's a book on this big thick chain.
He does have a book. He does have a book because he keeps writing things about me in his
Yes.
book.
He has a grill.
Notebook.
He has a grill in his mouth, and all of the teeth are just tiny books.
Oh God.
This is my library.
He's just got braille on the back. He can read with his tongue.
So I'm very cruelly just gonna draw Peyton like in stick form, just kind of sitting there. I don't know how you do to summon Eden, but I'm just...
Do you know how to read and write?
Hold on. Make a performance check for me, Kamari.
Okay, hold on. A performance check. Oh, that's a 5.
It is not a good depiction.
No.
It's this is like we're getting close to like stick figures at this point.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You do know how to read and write, though, right, Kamari?
No. In my
No. No one.
No,
ever
in,
taught you?
in my tribe, Peyton, we kill, we cook, and we used to do non-savory things. But I've
No,
left that life behind.
don't yada yada over the details. What? Unsavory things.
Yeah, it's a long story. I'm
We got
exploring
4
the land.
hours.
He's a
Maybe
bit
you
of a
should ask,
pillager.
maybe ask
We-
Peyton to teach you how to write and read, and then move on to find familiar.
Well,
Can you
I was
teach me my
going-
letters?
I could teach you the alphabet.
well, if we have 4 hours, I would like to learn how to summon an Eden.
You're
Or
gonna
do I-
need more than that. You need to know the basics of how to read and write.
Okay, what is this first letter? You just see me cry.
What is his first letter? Like so aggressive.
I spent the whole time teaching him the Elven language.
Elvin.
It's Elven. Not even
It's all
common.
L's. We know this.
I spent
Uh,
3 hours of the 4 for the watch just starting to teach him Elven.
Okay. Do you tell him that it's Elvin?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Kamari, make an intelligence check for me.
Okay, where's intelligence? Oh, I'm an idiot.
You use it so often.
the,
Right?
most, the most perfect question. It's the answer itself.
That's 17.
17? You actually, you learn a decent amount. You, I would say you learn most of the letters. You probably want to practice them a bit to just make sure that they stick fully. But yeah, I would say you learn a fair bit of the written Elvish letters. You
Okay.
have no idea how those make words yet. But you know some letters.
Just so you're not stealing Alton stuff, I hand him a blank notebook that I have. And we can use this for when you're learning your letters and numbers.
Did you
Okay.
give him that afterwards?
Yes.
Do you know what's wonderful? I just imagine he can't write, but he has the most beautiful penmanship. His penmanship is just immaculate. It's
Like
like
calligraphy.
Yeah.
It's calligraphy. He swings it like an axe in his fingers.
It comes down each time. It's like, oh, it's so perfect. I don't get it.
But
All right.
when we do our night watches, I'll spend some time and teach you Elvish.
Thank you, Peyton. I really appreciate it. Now
But
you're
don't
going to
tell
see.
the others, because then you can surprise Ben at some point.
Oh, that's a good. I think he'll like me even more.
He'll love it.
So I'm going to start copying everything from my first notebook. That's
All right. That's fine. You spend some time and you're able to like redo all the letters into your notebook.
The penmanship's even better. How does it
Starting to
keep
get used to this whole writing thing.
Turns out he's gonna by level 20 he's gonna be the greatest scholar of our time. But it can only write in Elvish.
Are you trying to return Alton's book to him, or are you keeping it?
Okay, so how is he sleeping?
He's just like on his side,
Okay.
like in a bedroll sort of thing. But it was
Okay.
like with his pack. So if you want to try to sneak it back into the pack, I'm gonna need another sleight of hand check.
No, what I was going to try to do is just keep it open to the Elvish that I just wrote,
Okay.
and then just kind of put it in between his arms.
So he like slept wrote it.
Wrote a language he doesn't know.
Yeah. He started writing the alphabet of Elven in his sleep. Yeah, a language he doesn't know.
Just reminds me of Jared from Silicon Valley. Just while he's sleeping, just starts speaking German. What are you talking about?
All right. Make the sleight of hand check for me there, Mike.
Okay. That sleight of hand plus 2. That's 12.
12. So you are like you get it in there, but he does like kind of like stir and wake up, and he's kind of looking at you as you've let go of the book at this point, but you're kind of like over him a little bit, and he's looking directly at you.
Alton, I was just trying to make sure that you were okay. You didn't. It looked like you weren't breathing there for a bit.
Make a deception check.
God damn it.
Oh my god.
Actually, that's a 20. So 18 plus.
God.
Crushed it.
He kind of looks at you and he's like,
The Elvish.
"Kamari, let me sleep. Go away."
I'm
He just
in
kinda
this
like-
campaign, and Kamari is my favorite character.
kind of like puts his hand like up, like get out of here, and just like rolls over to the other side, holding his book, and then goes back to bed.
Good night, Alton.
Shut up.
Alright, let's switch off and let's get some rest. Remember to practice your letters, though.
Oh, I will. He did tell me what the letters are, right? Like how to pronounce them.
Then teach
Yeah,
them the
yeah.
alphabet.
Yeah. Okay. So instead of counting sheep tonight, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna name all the letters in my head.
Okay.
L.
There's L, A's, and I's.
Yeah.
Couple S's thrown in there.
I wake up Ben and Dune.
Okay.
It's your turn to watch. Have a good night.
You didn't spot any blighted out there, did you?
I'm already asleep.
That was an instant.
I cast sleep on myself.
Quite the skill. I don't know how he cast the spell and stayed awake long enough to cast it, but also felt. You know what? It hurts. No.
That's why they call it a magic trick, I guess. I don't know.
I suppose.
So, I eye the crudely wrapped object you've been ignoring and just kind of gesture toward it.
Yeah, it's a hammer.
Is it anything more than that?
Probably. Yes.
Anything
sorry,
more than
sorry.
that to you?
Yes, it is. It is a memento from my past.
Seems a less than happy memento.
Yes, It is a reminder.
I have to ask. When you struck the thing, something happened to it. Was that your doing or the hammer's?
It was my doing. My magic just looks a little different when I use the hammer. That's all.
Okay. And it's nothing we need to worry about?
Not yet. No, I'm kidding. No, you don't.
Jesus. I'm embarrassingly in the lack of knowledge with magic, and I just see you keep this twisted black hammer wrapped up, and I don't know if that's because it can do things on its own or...
Dune, I promise you there's no blight attached to this hammer.
Or whatever weird magic-y things, It
was just holy magic, that's all.
Holy sounds fine.
Similar to Alton's magic. Different.
Okay.
The guy who rips people open?
But yes,
Consider me okay with the hammer then.
It's just something I could not part with, that's all.
I get it. I mean, I don't personally get it. I haven't really had things up until very recently. But I would say I would fight strong to keep these new boots, and I understand if you've had something longer than I've had these that you would fight harder than I would.
The best way to describe it is remember when you told this story of how you got your name?
Yeah.
How your family went in the right direction, but you chose a different path.
This hammer is your path.
This hammer is a reminder of, taking a different path.
I can respect that. I could share a little secret with you.
Sure.
Between my parents, the name Dune was a source of pride. But it took me personally a bit of time to turn it amongst my peers into something more than a joke. Climbing the dune wasn't the greatest start to my life.
I mean, you took the path less traveled. That usually leads to forging a beautiful path.
I hope that becomes the case.
Well, the choice is yours at the end, so.
I hope that's also the case.
It might not feel like it sometimes, but the choices we make define us. Every single one.
That's true.
So, your first choice was different, but from the sounds of it, not wrong.
Are you done, Malcolm?
No, we are not. Oh, it's other Malcolm. My bad.
Yeah.
Did you hear
Just
that?
hear the voice from the sky.
The blight is back! Everyone! Ah!
Does I the hammer? Can it talk?
Yeah. Oh, yes, my hammer is a woman. I forgot to tell you. I'm kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
Does it have a name?
It does have a name.
Does it actually?
Yes. It's called Judgment.
Judgment. Okay. I mean, that already to me feels very fitting.
Yes. Well,
I like this idea of naming weapons. I've heard it, in myths and legends and stories. It's not something I've done myself.
unfortunately, I did not get to. I didn't choose this hammer's name. It was chosen for me, in a ways.
I mean, names are hard, to be honest with you. I'm not very creative when it comes to the naming. My name was very literal. My horse's names are literal.
It just means
if I were to name a stick, I only have one word for it right now.
I mean, maybe you haven't found the right stick yet.
That could be it. This one's been causing me a heck of stress, I'll say.
Maybe you need to try a different weapon.
I've been considering it. I honestly picked it because
You found it on the ground?
I found it on the ground, and that's exactly how much I can afford. And it also worked perfectly against, when we came across those blighted creatures. I just, I've been a fighting man. I use my fists most of my life, but after that day, I want to be a little further away.
No, I understand. You will be fine. We will find you a weapon with a name that suits you.
I look forward to that.
Dope.
Dope.
Yes,
Did I say that right?
It's Elvish, yes.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah,
Just need to tie everything back together.
I
So.
was going to say my first word, but I'm asleep.
Sort of just stare at the fire for the rest of the watch.
Yeah.
Okay. The end of your watch comes, and eventually you guys wake Alton up. You guys see Alton kind of looks down at his book and what's written in it. He's really confused. But he says, you guys get some rest. I gotta figure out some stuff. And then you guys. All right. And then you guys go ahead and bed down for the night. And as sleep takes you, that's where we're going to end it for today.
Oh, on a little nap.
Yeah.
Leonie.
Not too
I had
bad.
to stop cliffhangering you guys so much.
Oh, thanks.
Because I care.
That was fun.
Yeah. It's a bit more relaxing, not always on the verge of death. It's not so bad.
The most relaxing part is the stream works.
Yes.
Yeah, it wasn't
nice
devastatingly bad today. Yeah. I think the video's been a fairly choppy, but I think next week that'll even be resolved, most likely.
Yes. Yeah, it should be. We're always working on it, and thanks again, everybody, for sticking through this with us and everything like that. I know at the very least you were able to hear the whole thing, even if the video wasn't super good all the time. But thanks as always for coming out. We always appreciate it. We will be back tomorrow if you guys want to watch us do our podcast recording. We have one of those set up for tomorrow. And then other than that, we'll be back with our regular scheduled stuff next week from Monday through Monday and Wednesday, not through Wednesday. Monday and Wednesday. Ow. All right. Well, thanks everybody for coming out. We hope you guys have a fantastic evening, and we'll talk to you guys soon. All right. Thanks everybody.
Bye.
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 See you, everybody.
Bye for now.